Cytegic's introducing what we call rapid cyber risk quantification to the insurance industry and enterprise organizations as well. And a big issue within the insurance industry right now is that we don't have a mechanism to validate whether what somebody's telling us on an application is true or not. The client go through this technical validation process, which basically is like hitting a play button, and in 90 seconds, without installing any agents or crawlers in anybody's network, is going to look at the configuration of the operating system and extract about 400 indicators of technical maturity. We use a variety of technologies, if you will. I often, the sales side of me will say the complexity of the back end is only surpassed by the simplicity on the front end. But what we're ultimately doing is, I think of it as three engines that sort of sit under the hood. On one hand, one of the engines is really analyzing the global threat landscape. We are analyzing the global threat landscape in 11 different languages, inclusive of Russian, Chinese, Farsi, Arabic, you name it, and an anthology of roughly 30,000 phrases, right, that are different indicators of, sort of threat activity. On top of sort of the initial threat intelligence gathering is a predictive modeling capability, right, that allows us to predict 4 to 6 weeks out in the future as to what's going on in the world relative to those different permutations of, bad actors using, social engineering, malware, ransomware, etc. After we derive the contextual threat landscape, we then have it's really running, in parallel to an organization taking an actual assessment, and that has two components to it. One of which is their human input, where they're answering questions, and it ultimately correlates back to 51 security controls, which gives us the ability to dynamically map and translate a given client's risk through a variety of different security frameworks.